See, there's one detail in the story that we will miss if we move too quickly through it. The man who was born blind didn't see Jesus when he was healed. Sure, Jesus was there. Jesus put the mud on his eyes. He told him to go wash. But the man left while he was still blind. When he came back, he could see, but Jesus was gone. Which means the man spent most of the passage, most of the chapter that we read today, trying to explain a miracle performed by someone that he had never actually seen. He tells the neighbors, the man called Jesus, the prophet. Right? And as this unfolds, and remember, this someone he's never seen, if this man were not from God, he could do nothing. His understanding keeps growing, even without physical evidence of the person of Jesus. Right? But the moment that changes everything, after the religious leaders throw him out of the synagogue, John tells us something really beautiful. Jesus heard they'd cast him out, and when he found him, right, Jesus goes looking for the man. And when he finds him, he asks him a simple question: do you believe? And at first, and we know that he already believes at that point, but his initial response is very human. Well, who is he so that I can believe in him? And Jesus says, now you have seen him. For the first time in his life, the man is looking at the face of Jesus, and his response is immediate. Lord, I believe. And he worshiped him. Can you imagine a face-to-face encounter with Jesus and what that's going to be like? First time this man ever saw Jesus, he fell down and he worshiped. See, and this is where the story becomes our story. Because faith can start the same way. We'll hear the voice of Jesus before we ever see him. We'll follow before we understand everything, right? Articles of faith, not articles of knowledge. We'll take a step in trust before the picture becomes clear. The man walked to the pool while he was still blind. Grace met him first. But obedience is what opened the door to what grace wanted to do. And somewhere in that chain of obedience, that obedience turned into sight.